Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5. So we are here in pretty much the central northern part of Melankion's domain, and we're here to collect the first bit of tribute from this guy, Nashazar, the Hakai. I did start buffing everyone. Well, I did cast haste and possibly renewed any long-term buffs if they had run out. I'm not sure now. But then I thought, well, there's a way down, and this guy's sitting right here. We fought through a couple of demons, but not really all that many. So I don't really know if this is going to be the main encounter here, or if he's going to like teleport away and we have to chase him through the rest of his fortress or something. But we'll see. I can always cast the remaining couple of buffs if the fight actually does start. So, yeah. Nashazar. You inspect this brightly lit stone hall. Pits of glowing coals keep the cold of this region at bay. They are here for the comfort of the inhabitant. An enormous demon. This emissary from the infernal depths is huge and muscular, truly royalty of his kind. However, if he's angry that you have slain his guards, he isn't showing it. He looks bored. He says in a deep, contemptuous voice, "I am Hakai Nashazar. You are invading my sanctuary. Say whatever tedious mortal business you wish to say, and get out." Well, it's not really mortal business. I mean, I suppose dragons are mortals, technically speaking. But then so are demons. I mean, in the sense that they can die, which we've proven quite a few times. What are you doing here? Should we bore him some more? Sure, why not? I'm resting. I'm enjoying my respite from the endless politics and warring of the infernal realms. Most of the more powerful of my kind keep places like this in the mortal planes for such a purpose. At the moment, my quest for peace is experiencing yet another mortal interruption. Tell me more about existence where you're from. Yeah, sure. Nashazar grins nastily. We prefer not to reveal those surprises ahead of time, but don't worry. You will experience life there personally soon enough. Life. Well, you have been interrupted before? So many times, over so many centuries. I usually devour the intruders. Sometimes I am forced to return to the fiery realms to rebuild myself. Both now bore me beyond your comprehension. Okay. Just having you here fills me with a crushing ennui I can barely stand. Well, that's yeah, sorry to hear that. But we are here on official business, and we'll get to that eventually, I guess. You do not like mortals? Only for dinner, I guess. Nashazar laughs. Does a potter like his clay? Does a carpenter befriend his wood? Mortals are material for me, nothing more. Okay. What is a Hakai? We Hakai are the lords of the underworld, given great power and responsibility by those above us. We are elevated from the writhing masses and made lords of our domain. Oh, so there are people above you, though, is what I'm getting from this. It's a shame we can't ask about that. What did you do to be so elevated? Many things, an infinity of services. But the first task, the thing that put me in the gaze of the powers, was my not losing all traces of my identity after the first 1,000 years of torment. Looking at you, I think that all of your memories and beliefs would be burnt away in 5 years or so. 5 years? Well, okay, thanks. That sounds like a generous estimate. What are your responsibilities? I take souls and train them. I strip away the mortal qualities that weaken them and enlist them to fight in the great and unending wars. Wars against who? Other Hakai, of course. Those treacherous and worthless worms. Is it any wonder that I occasionally come here to be alone with my thoughts? A solitude that, I remind you, you are disrupting. Can I purchase some of your knowledge? Interesting. Not something I would have come up with, but sure. Nashazar laughs at you. You have nothing of value you could give me in return. All I want from you is your departure. Well, we could give you that. That's something. Well, you know, I came from Melankion. He demands tribute if you want to remain here. Nashazar's expression changes. For a short time, he looks irritated. Of course, the worm thinks to elevate itself above me. It demands that I, Nashazar, a full duke of demonkind, pay rent. I can, of course. However, it would be a bad example if I capitulated. You think that you can harry me and force me to pay? Try it, mortal. Attack me if you dare. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to do then. Not necessarily with the words, "I will destroy you now, demon," but, you know. Nashaza's look of boredom does not change. "Then you or I will take a journey to the Dark Realms to experience a long period of torment. It makes no difference to me which one of us goes." Oh, okay. In that case, we'll have you go. Alright? Alright. An interesting conversation. Okay, has he turned hostile? Yes, okay. And now we're in combat. And yeah, I did check his health. It didn't seem that intimidating, but of course, you never know what to expect. But at least health-wise, he isn't that bad. Assuming he doesn't have 4 separate health bars, basically. Like a certain black horror we fought recently. Anyway, correct blade is equipped. Well, correct as in terms of applying the debuffs. Okay. It's relatively hard, I must say. Considering we have all the possible protection buffs. Almost all of them. As well as... well, having him weakened. I think we did, right? He didn't resist or anything? I don't know if I've ever seen an enemy resist curse or weakness. So I'm going to assume that's not even possible. Anyway. Yeah, he's debuffed, so we'll just go ahead and deal as much damage as possible. That was a pretty good shot. Not too shabby. That one, for not being boosted in any way, was also pretty good. Alright. Oh, we're going to heal you up, keep you topped off, because he does hit hard. And that was just with normal attacks. We'll see what else he can possibly do. We're gonna... Well, cold damage should work, right? I'm not even gonna try Repel Spirit, because that has not worked well against demons at all. Okay, well... Well-aimed smite for 66 damage is not amazing, I gotta say. Maybe magical damage just isn't the way to go here. I know I'm wasting her second action, basically, but I want to activate Arcane Shield, just for maximum possible protection. Right, and also I keep forgetting that also applies thorn damage, which does a lot, actually. He hurt himself quite a bit just by attacking Rasluka, and she's taking quite a bit less damage. So that's great. You know, I'm gonna try it, just to confirm. Who knows, there might be demons who are different. Well, it doesn't seem like this one is. I guess Smite is probably still our best option. Oh, this is not good, though. Right. He hasn't really done anything particularly nasty so far. He might start summoning stuff or something, I don't know. I guess if he had any, like, area spells or debuffs, he would have already used them, probably. But maybe the AI is programmed to wait a few turns before it does. I don't know why they would do that. Anyway, he is slowed. I'm gonna try fire just in case. Okay, very resistant to fire. Gotcha. Red demon. Fiery, of course. Okay, I guess we'll just keep attacking physically. Actually, Rasluka has missed the last 2 turns, hasn't she? Yeah, that's a problem, but not really much I can do about that. Heal you. I guess we'll keep smiting the demon if I can target him. There you go. It's some damage, you know. Okay, I haven't tried lightning yet, and she has well-aimed blow ready. So let's try lightning spray here. 48? No, 18. My god, that's terrible. Didn't I deal okay damage to him? Well, yeah, only with physical attacks though. I mean, that's not gonna work. None of the special attacks are gonna work. I guess I can try acid. That's not really gonna do much. Well, I mean, I suppose he did take another 5 damage. Yeah, the most damage he's taken is probably by far from just reflected damage, which is okay. I mean, whatever works. Alright, another 100 damage. Yeah, I mean, obviously with Rasluka being constantly stunned out of her turns, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that has made Swafnir basically our main damage dealer. What do I do? I suppose... I mean, this is really not worth it, though. I could have her run into melee and start stepping. She has all the protection buffs. So she's probably not going to get one-shot. Huh. I mean, whenever I say probably, it's probably going to be fine. It's definitely not going to be fine. How effective is Icy Rain? 35. I mean, it is more damage than I was dealing with lightning damage. Nashazar shouts, "Enough! The tedium of this child's play and bandying back and forth is crushing me." Bandying. Okay. "You want a real battle? You will have one. I await you below." Oh. A moment later, the demon's gone, vanished in a cloud of foul smoke. Alright, so, you know, I was half correct in my assumption, I suppose, that he would actually retreat and have us chase after him. Oh, wait, he's right there. Oh, and now he's tougher, of course. I mean, if nothing else, we still have all of our buffs going. I guess I should have saved. Can we still exit combat? Yes, apparently. I mean, okay, I'm gonna save. I can always return to my hard save from before the episode, I suppose, if this turns out to be a bad idea. Or we could actually get out of combat and retreat from this place. With the stairs right here. Anyway, for now, we'll resume the fight, or not? Well, we will in some way. You enter Nashazar's private hall. Or maybe, well, I mean, I suppose there's not much of a difference. The floor at the center of the chamber is higher than at the walls, giving the demon a good view of his playthings. There are 8 pillars of crystals ringing the room. Inside each of them you can see a trapped soul. The spirits are in Nashazar's thrall. They are kept here as tools. Each has a different purpose. Some speak, giving information. Some sing. Others mutter silently. Each has an imp assigned to it, tormenting it with fire if it does not perform. Yeah, okay. Soul tenders. Can we see any of them? Okay. It doesn't seem like these trapped souls are interactable for us. Okay. Yeah, anyway, can we continue what we were about to do? Alright. Nashazar shouts, Now I summon the whirlwind. I call the fire of the infernal realms. Come and lash my enemies with unholy power. The room fills with fire, scorching your skin and searing your lungs. The storm is relatively weak for now. It is agonizing, but not immediately fatal. That's good, I guess. The power is increasing, though. Soon, unless you can find a way to protect yourself, there's no way you will be able to tolerate it. Right. How would we protect ourselves? These Soul Tender imps are not hostile. They're pretty tanky, though. And surely they must be part of this encounter in some kind of way. Okay, also it does seem like this is actually all there is to this map. Alright. No bigger dungeon, unless there is something else. Well, that's obviously something to worry about. After we're done with this encounter. We did damage him, for what it's worth. Wait, or did we? Yes, we did. Okay. Not for a whole lot, though. And we did take quite a bit of damage. So how would we protect ourselves here? Again, these... doesn't seem like these... like any of the things in these alcoves are interactable at all. Anyway, let's just confirm. He's weakened and cursed. Okay, good. So, can we shoot you from there? No. Unfortunately not. Maybe from here, though. Yes. That's good. That means we can get 2 very decent attacks off. I'm gonna have you step there. That should definitely be close enough to affect everyone like this. Alright. Yeah, you will have to walk forward, so might as well. Well, obviously, we want him to be slowed again, because... Did that work? We're taking slightly worrying amounts of damage here, I must say. Okay, let's see if I'm missing something. The waves are getting stronger, yeah. Well, resist the slow spell. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I thought. I mean, these are still not hostile. Should I just shoot one of these guys? But how would that help me? Specifically with making these heat waves weaker. I mean, there are obviously these calderas. I don't know if those are the source of the heat damage. I mean, that would make sense, but... I don't know. I mean, it did save, and we can always retreat, so... yeah. But obviously, if the damage we're constantly taking is so high that we need to, or that I need to, you know, spam the strongest healing spell in the game just to stay alive, and that might not even be enough in the long term. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to smite, but then again, maybe shooting him with this stunning bow, it's not such a terrible idea. Just checking if his resistances are the same, and it seems like it. Oh, right. I also need to actually slow him, though. Okay, he's slowed now. Well, no, it seems like he's actually the source of those heat waves. And, you know, Swafnir is basically at max range and still taking damage, so there's no outranging him, unfortunately. Rasluka continues to be just completely stunned, which sucks. And we're dealing some damage, but again, if the damage actually keeps ramping up as the game implied, then this is not gonna work. Let's see. Can we stay alive like this? I mean, we are regenerating. Let's try, I suppose. Let's try a smite. Yeah, 41. I mean, it's damage. Similarly, not exactly efficient, but again, it's damage. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, this is not good. Not good at all. I mean, yeah, no, it's not. Obviously, it's not good. And surely, okay. I mean, what is there? What could we possibly do? Attack one of these guys, of course, and see. I suppose that would cause that imp to stop tormenting the soul that it has been tormenting, and maybe that soul is gonna be grateful and help us in some way. Of course, the game described them as all being different, doing different things. So how do we know which one is going to be helpful, or is it any soul? I mean, I can only assume that any soul would be helpful in some way, because otherwise, you know, we wouldn't be able to tell. And there's obviously not enough time to just try every single one, because these guys are not easy to kill. Maybe just distracting them is already enough. Obviously, I mean, it's needless to say, it's not great that this guy is standing right here. I'm gonna fully heal her just in case. Just double checking our buffs. I'm gonna attack this guy, I suppose. At least it's taking, well, more damage from lightning than its boss, for what it's worth. How about cold? Yeah. Kind of same. I mean, less damage, less resisted, but yeah. Okay, you can move again. Obviously, ideally, we want to have the demon focus on Rasluka again. Well, he has not one-shot anyone with the damage aura yet, and he has changed targets again. He's approaching 50% health, which is nice, I guess. You can't shoot from there. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Oh, no. Oh, wait. It's not hitting nearly as hard. That's good. Okay. Definitely the big heal here. Do we need any more buffs? I feel like some of them should start running out any moment, but I guess they're not. Not that I'm complaining. Okay. Yeah, I mean, since I don't need to heal anyone right now, don't need to rebuff, I guess I'm gonna just smite this guy for 74 damage. Better than nothing, and there's the first casualty, and it was our healer. So now we're just screwed. No real reason to keep going, I suppose. Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna manage to kill this guy. He's just gonna be completely stunned. Or never mind, maybe not. I mean, close. Yeah, he's just gonna die. Okay. Well, yes, we'll just reload and obviously try the only thing that I can think of, and that is attack one of these guys instead of the boss. What? No. Okay. Yes. Actually, yeah, just do what we normally do. Debuff and everything. I don't know why I decided to attack this one this time. I guess it doesn't really matter. At least as far as I know. Is he gonna join the fight? That's the most interesting question right now, of course. I guess would be yes. And will the other imps turn hostile? I guess they didn't last time, did they? They definitely would have. Huh. Okay. So far, he's not doing anything. That's kind of worrisome, honestly. What's that mean? Okay. I also keep not expecting that to actually be able to hit these guys at these weird angles with them standing halfway behind a corner. When the imp guarding the crystal pillar dies, a remarkable thing happens. The soul within emerges. The spirit has its own power. A beneficial glow emerges from it, filling the room. Okay. It's kind of what I was hoping. Friendly. It's not particularly tough, though. Okay, but that's the way to go. I mean, I'm really surprised this guy is not actually participating in the fight yet. That's really strange, in fact. Maybe we're just literally just outside of his aggro range? That is weird, though. I was thinking about approaching this guy, but that would have meant just getting ever so slightly closer to the demon, I suppose? Maybe? Not really sure. Yep, you can shoot from there. I keep not expecting that. Surely you can't shoot him from there. No. Okay, good. Now, is that soul? I guess it didn't move, right? It was just... must still be sitting in that alcove, just doing nothing. Or rather, just being beneficial by being there. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, we switch places again, yeah, I mean... should just leave him there. Okay, next one is dead. Can you shoot him from there? No, too far away. Actually, this guy is sitting pretty much out in the open, so we should have no trouble hitting him. But for now, this guy, I guess. Nashesa sees that you have freed one of his souls. Well, that took him a while to realize. He is furious. Back! Back to the underworld with you! He waves at the spirit and mutters a word. Before it fades, the soul you have freed gives you a boon. You are washed with a wave of cleansing light. The warm, safe feeling stays with you. Oh. So, in other words, we need to fight this guy and keep picking up these demons one by one at the same time? Yikes. How's that gonna work? Especially with our tank constantly being completely stunned. I mean, there's just nothing I can do about that, I don't think. Yeah, but obviously, just killing all the souls, or, well, killing all the soul guardians and then thus freeing all the souls one by one without actually engaging the boss is not going to help us, because that will just leave us with no souls to help us against, presumably their mere presence is is gonna just suppress those, or at least a good portion of that fire damage we would be taking. That's the only thing that I can think of that would make sense. So yeah, I guess we'll attack him. Now I summon the whirlwind. Yeah. Okay, I mean that actually dealt quite a bit of damage there, even though this soul is present. So yeah, I don't know about that one. I guess these demons are vulnerable enough to magical damage, so we can my spellcasters can fight them. Well, Swafnir basically kills the Hakai by himself, more or less. Well, actually, in this reality, we have not slowed that guy down yet, have we? Directs a torrent of power at you. Well, the Shazar directs a torrent of power at you, trying to blast you into nothingness. However, the blow is turned aside. The freed soul's blessing protects you. The Hakai is furious. What is this? My own playthings work against me? Oh, what a punishment I am going to give them after you're gone. He redoubles his efforts. Soon the power of the flame will burn through your shield. Okay. I mean, we are still taking damage, though. I guess not as much as we would otherwise. We'll keep attacking him. Okay. I guess... yeah. I mean, I still pretty much have to... well, I guess I don't absolutely have to cast Divine Restoration every single time. Although the damage that's coming in is still pretty rough. Oh, okay. Shielded from the fire. Okay, this time we took very little damage. But the demon's also right here. That sucks. Oh no! I'm dumb. I don't think I haven't reduced his armor yet. That was kind of stupid. Okay, I can do that though. Shield breaker. There. That should be that. And... I mean, he's missing a little bit of health. I'm gonna play it safe. I don't know how hard he's gonna get hit here. Oh, we're dealing some extra damage to the Demon Lord. That's nice. You can actually land a heavy hit here, yeah? Well, pretty decent. Okay, she was only hit once. Maybe... oh, okay. The demon just killed itself. I wasn't sure what was going on there for a second. Okay. I should probably start working on the next imp. Kind of strange calling these huge demons imps. I don't think when I think of imps, I think of like small gremlin kind of creatures. But okay. Anyway, that's a completely different issue. Can you go here? So that soul is gone. And this one, I guess, will only spawn next turn, now that its Tormentor is dead. That must be what it is. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just attack the next one. Okay, he's just attacking random people now. Which I suppose is fine, so long as he doesn't, focus too much on any one person. Really not a fan of his attacks being so incredibly stunning that, whoever gets hit more than once just completely loses their turn. Anyway, working on you. Oh, right. She was also, yeah, I guess she was punched once by this guy. and thus only had one action. I feel like we've started running out of some sort of protection spell. Yeah, elemental protection, prismatic shield. Okay, we do need to renew that. First, hopefully we... Okay. Did we... I suppose I screwed up and we didn't have the protection of... Well, okay, yeah, we didn't have the protection of one of the souls active, and also... Oh, wait. No, what is this buff? That's a different buff. That sun symbol? That's not something I can cast, so that might be... What that soul put on us? I was... Well, of course, once again, our healer is dead, so that's pretty much game over. I mean, it is game over. Not just pretty much. I mean, obviously I wasted the first soul, basically. But we also weren't fighting the Hawkeye, so it's not like we needed the protection or anything. We might need it in the end just for the, to last the whole duration of the fight. Although he's going down, I mean, he's down to about as much health as he had in his upstairs form. And yeah, I suppose Xas died right now because he had actually run out, or the prismatic shield had actually run out on him. I mean, she barely survived the fire blast, and she was also punched by this demon, I guess. So yeah, he would have been fine otherwise, presumably. And maybe, yeah, well, obviously now there's a new shade that might protect us from now on for like 2 turns or so before, 2 maybe 3 turns before Nashazar banishes it, and we need to have the next one ready. Oh, this seems complicated if it really requires that kind of tight management. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I'm making it more complicated than it really is. Okay, 32 minutes in. Let's give it one more try, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this is the toughest of the encounters around here. Okay. Yeah, I should take the time to renew some of these buffs. In fact, I should have done that. I should do that right now, before we even start. So we know that Prismatic Shield is about to run out sooner or later, so might as well recast that. Arcane Shield is also not a very long duration, so that one I'm definitely gonna just recast like on the first turn. Okay. Well, I suppose I could do that now. We're about to enter combat literally right now. Okay, that does put us in combat, yeah. Okay. Anyway, you will debuff the boss. Okay, yep, makes him angry. He starts roasting us. Maybe we should start killing one of his servants to free one of the souls. Although, the first time around, I was able to survive the waves of damage. For long enough to technically kill one of these guys, if I had tried doing that. So I'm gonna say we're probably gonna be fine. That being said, I would really like to attack him. I guess I'm also gonna start attacking that first demon. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean that's also good because he also damages himself by punching any one of us. So that's good. Right, this should be close enough to include everyone. No, Resluka's too far away. But she's obviously also the one who survives those fiery waves by far the longest. Not a big problem there. So, slow, please work. Okay, good. Now I did renew all the buffs in time this time around. Haste, I think, has been lasting. It doesn't seem like I need to renew that immediately. Okay, that's new. Huh. Okay, but there wasn't... I mean, honestly, that's fine by me if we wants to keep doing that. That way Resluka got her turn this time around. Should have, rather, her turn next round. Working on killing this guy. Okay. Maybe you can get his attention back. Yep, okay. Well, she only got punched once. We'll see if that changes anything. Keep dealing pretty decent damage to the Demon Lord. You, unfortunately, well, let's see. Is this gonna be enough? Not really. Also, yeah. She's not regenerating because she has not been in range for the Divine Restoration. Next turn, I'm definitely gonna have him step forth. Because he should really be only one tile too far, right? To affect her. Probably. Anyway, she's gonna be fine for one more turn. Yeah, just mass healing is not cutting it. I do have to cast Divine Restoration. And it's getting close even then. Oh boy. I said she was gonna be fine, huh? Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that close. It's not amazing. Okay. Thanks for punching her. I'm gonna step him there, yeah. Have him step there. Might as well. Okay. That heals everyone. Well, almost everyone. Almost to full. Scary. And I really don't know if this is gonna work out. We'd take a long time to kill one of these guys. And that was... yeah, almost lethal damage right there. I mean, obviously I can try a little bit harder. Kill these demons. We'll see if he survives the next fiery wave, because it will take a turn before the next soul appears. Spirit or whatever. Okay. We did survive. Just barely. In one case. I'm really not sure if I'm doing this right. This feels really rough, to be honest. Okay, I wasn't expecting that demon to take its turn now. That was scary. If it had punched basically anyone but her, we would have been in real trouble here. Okay, another super expensive healing spell here. Well, and now... It looks like protection and ward blessing are still up. Of course, I don't know for how much longer. It's always the big unknown. 52 damage, not great. But yeah, what else can I do? Oh, what? So one of these souls actually has to give us... So it just being present does not protect us. It has to actually cast its spell when it expires or something. Like that. I've only seen this soul in this alcove here last time do that. And I didn't see it put any buffs on us. I briefly looked, but then, yeah, I guess it must have been that sun symbol buff, obviously, that I noticed on Swafnir. But why did only he get that? Why don't they cast that immediately? How is this supposed to work? Are you supposed to just ignore the boss at first and focus on killing one of the imps immediately so the soul is there? And then start fighting the boss? And this is weird. This is pretty unclear and pretty... I don't know, it feels very finicky, very, very complicated. And normally combats, you know, even more complex encounters have been a lot more straightforward than this. I definitely feels like I'm missing something. I mean, I guess the mechanics are all there, but I just don't know how to reliably or really at all trigger these souls or spirits doing what I need them to do in order for us to survive this. I mean, technically I could revive Svafnir by, you know, exiting combat for 1 turn, casting Return Life or whatever. Yeah, Return Life. Of course, in the process of trying to do that, someone else might die because this is, you know. Oh, well, I guess I might as well give it a try. We'll heal. Damage you. Nashada sees what you have done, that you have freed one of the souls. He's furious. Yes. Warm safe feeling stays with you. Does it though? Okay, yes. Well, with 2 of us. Okay, return life. Yep. I mean, honestly, this should not work at all, but it does. Is it cheating? I mean, I suppose, yeah. But do I care? Not really. What? Nashada directs a torrent of power at you, trying to blast you into nothingness. However, the blow is turned aside. Sounded like someone died. We'll see, I guess, after this message clears. The Freed Soul's blessing protects you. The Haka is furious. Oh, wait. So he had the buff, but this is just a one-time protection against this lethal kind of attack that I didn't even see him do on the first attempt at all. Interestingly enough. Huh. But maybe this also resets the damage that this AoE fire spell does. Nope. Svafnir certainly still died. Why is that? I guess he didn't have the buff. The 2 of them did. For some reason, Rasluka did not get the buff, which makes no sense at all. It really should be room-wide. I guess he was dead, so he didn't get it for that reason. But, okay, I mean, I can do the same thing again. It's obviously costing me a lot of mana as well, so I'm really not sure this is going to go anywhere. But, yeah, I mean, this is the final attempt, either way, for this episode. I guess if this doesn't work out, and it probably isn't going to work out, I'm going to just maybe try a couple more times off camera, try to figure out something. Maybe something is going to click and become more clear when I have all of my mental capacities to focus on the actual combat, you know. And maybe then I can show that off or just make it through most of the fight and then record the ending of it. Because I suppose, you know, if there is nothing I'm missing, then we have seen most of what is going to happen. It's just a matter of execution. And, you know, while recording, chances are much higher for me to just mess something up. So just putting that out there. Anyway. So I have triggered to exit combat for what it's worth. Yeah, all the buffs are still in place. Working on this guy here. You have 14 action points, which is pretty good, to say the least. I'm gonna heal Rasluka. Just in case. And I'm gonna do a well-aimed smite to help kill this demon as quickly as possible. She will do a well-aimed... Might as well do an arcane blow for maximum damage. 104, not as good as I hoped. Okay, that demon is dead. We are out of combat. Again. Okay. I mean, he has all the other buffs. I suppose this torrent of flame or whatever will just one-shot anyone who does not have this special protection buff. The soul is there. Soul, spirit, you know, whatever. Freed soul. Okay, it actually is called Freed soul. I guess the game did refer to it as spirit as well in a text box to add to my personal confusion. Okay, yep. And Swafnir just keeps dying because he just does not have the protection, I guess. Well, I mean, I'll do the same thing again. Keep doing this. Maybe with any luck, he'll be buffed by the soul next time. We'll see. I have no idea if this is ever going to work out timing-wise, but, you know, what else can I do? I can't do anything against stunning, right? No. Charm, Daze, Terrify. And Divine Restoration says it cures everything, but it doesn't actually cure everything. Not literally every status condition, like specifically stunning and lightning damage. Anyway. He's down to 1800. I mean, I wonder if we are actually going to end up killing him, or... I mean, with any luck, we don't actually have to fully kill him. That's basically what I'm banking on right now. Because, you know, with any luck, we might not actually be required to deplete all of his health. We are supposed to collect a tribute, right? Oh, that did not do anything. Huh. That was... Yeah, that was not good. I suppose... I don't know. I suppose I'm gonna attack the next one. Okay, we are out of combat. The spirit... What? Show the benches of free spirit, but not before it sends out a blessing. Yeah, but... I guess these stupid things never move out of their alcoves. And the blessing they give has such a limited range. Oh boy. I'm gonna do this. Oh! It says that is enough. Holy crap. I really didn't think it was gonna work like this. Also, why does he randomly give up now? I suppose... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna question it. If this really is all we needed to do, then, you know, I'll take it. I cheesed my way through it with in-combat resurrections, although I suppose in the end I didn't really need Swafnir because we didn't need to deal a whole lot more damage at all, apparently. So we probably would have been fine not reviving him. Yeah, so I guess in that way I'm kind of happy that I did not actually cheese it. I mean, I did, but it didn't make a difference in the end. Anyway, what a weird fight. And yeah, really, please just make these souls apply their buff party-wide, no matter of, you know, independent of distance and line of sight and whatnot, or, you know, just room-wide, whatever. But requiring us to move within a certain radius while we're being attacked by the Demon Lord and potentially one or more imps as well, that's just, you know, no indication when it's going to happen. I mean, I suppose it was after 2 turns or so, right? I could have been paying closer attention to that and actually tried timing things, but that's just, I don't know, it seems like a mess. Yeah, definitely not a particularly fun encounter. I mean, the idea is there. I can see what they were trying to go for, but I don't know. I'm just happy it's over, really. Nashasa says, that is enough. I have been suitably chastised. I will not lose face. Tell the dragon that I will pay it a small tribute in return for the use of this miserable cave. I will send an imp to negotiate later. And was all this fighting necessary? Well, I mean, obviously. Yes, it absolutely was. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I will pass that message along. Wow, it's too late, I'm going to destroy you. You know, I would otherwise be tempted to pick option number 2 here. The dragon did warn us to try to collect the tribute and only resort to actually killing his potential subjects and tribute payers if absolutely necessary. I would be willing to, you know, risk the anger of the dragon, the ire of the dragon, but obviously we're not really in a situation where we can just be that ballsy. And, you know, it's also the more reasonable thing, of course, so yeah, it's alright. I'll pass the message along. Then I will leave. Do not return. If you do return, you will not find me. Go and leave me to my recuperation. Nashasa waves a scaly arm. In a moment, you are alone in the hall. Ah, awesome. Never have I been that happy to be alone. Okay, save the freaking game. Did he drop anything? No. I suppose... Oh, wait. Are there, perchance, 4 doors in... 4 locked doors in Malekion's Keep? There might be. So maybe it's 1 for each successfully collected tribute. And each one is gonna offer me the option to not collect the tribute, or well, yeah, I suppose ultimately not collect the tribute, but kill the tributor. I don't know. Are those even words? Right, but if you do successfully not kill them, Malachian might actually open one of those doors for you. That would make sense, because yeah, obviously we didn't really get any reward immediately out of this combat. Right, yeah, I mean, that would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? Especially since those... this is not what I want to be. Since... This does specifically say minor reward chambers, yeah, okay. Obviously, what else would the rewards be for? And yes, it is 4 doors. 4 tributes, 4 doors. Makes perfect sense. Okay, good. I don't know why I didn't make that connection before. It seems extremely obvious. Maybe I just wasn't really trying before. I suppose that's my excuse. Anyway, okay, wow. That was certainly an encounter, and I absolutely did not expect to win this one. I'm so glad I did, though. I really wasn't looking forward to having to smash my face against that that particular wall, a couple more times. So yeah, that worked out very, very luckily. That could definitely have gone differently. I mean, I'm honestly amazed that random, well, not exactly random, but you know, just side quest enemy turned out to give me so much more trouble than the super, you know, the almost hidden super boss. Well, not hidden again, but it's technically also a side quest enemy. But you know, the Black Horror, the final boss of a pretty major side quest chain. It definitely was, you know, supposed to be extremely dangerous. And I mean, he was, but then again, it was mostly a matter of endurance. And at no point were we really in any immediate danger of dying, right? It was just a very long fight. And yeah, sure, I was, if I had messed up in any major way, I guess I could have been in danger. But yeah, anyway, what am I rambling on for? We did it, and I'm super happy that we did. Next time we're gonna, well, keep exploring, maybe run into the second, well, person to collect tribute from, person in the broadest sense here. And we'll see. Maybe with any luck, the Hawkeye was actually the toughest of the bunch. I have a feeling like it probably should be, but the Lich could be there, and yeah, honestly the Ibis as well. So it really there's no telling, but yeah, with any luck, this was the worst, as bad as it gets. We will see. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.